you. Today we are starting the topic integration by partial fraction. What is partial fraction? Okay. When we write any algebraic expression in the form of px upon qx, that is known as a algebraic polynomial. If the degree of px, it is a partial, it is a fraction. Okay. If degree of px is less than degree of qx, then we say that it is a proper fraction. Okay. If it is not proper, then we divide by denominator to numerator to convert into the proper fraction, as you have done in numbers. Just 2 upon 3 is a proper fraction. If 3 upon 2, it is not a proper fraction. We divide by 2 to 3, we get 1 plus 1 upon 2 or 1 whole 1 upon 2. Then 1 upon 2 becomes a proper fraction by dividing denominator to numerator. If the same way, we have to convert this fraction in the form of a proper fraction if degree is of qx greater than the degree of px. If degree is px less than degree of qx, there is no problem. That is a proper fraction. So for converting a part of the fraction, we use some method. These methods are very simple. You can learn very easily. If the algebraic expression have in this form ax plus b and the denominator in the form of x minus alpha and x minus beta, it means numerator have degree 1 and denominator have degree 2. It is a proper fraction. Then we convert this fraction in this form a upon x minus alpha and b upon x minus beta. Okay. Now, if we take the LCM, after taking LCM, we compare the numerator coefficient, then we get the value of a and b. For example, if you take the LCM, it becomes a x minus beta plus a x minus alpha. In denominator, we have in left hand side and right hand side, both sides, we have the same denominator. The numerator should be also same. It should be equal to ax plus b. Now you compare the coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x here is a, and coefficient of x here is a plus, sorry, it is b, a plus b. Okay. Now we can compare the constant term. What is the constant term here? Constant term is in left hand side is b, and in here we have minus a beta, okay, minus alpha beta, alpha b. It is beta, this one is beta, this is b. So after getting the value of a and b, we can divide the fraction. We can divide a proper fraction into two parts, which are in the integrable form. We know the formula of 1 upon x minus alpha, 1 minus x minus beta, then we can integrate easily. This is the integrable form. The method of converting to integral form, we use the partial fraction method. So if we have this way, so we can find out the value of a and b, we get the proper fraction. If it is a repeated root, suppose there are some roots here in the form of ax plus b and x minus alpha and x minus beta whole square. how we assume? First of all, we assume a upon x minus alpha, and another we again let b upon x minus beta. If there is a repeated root, then we take another constant c and we write x minus beta square. One time we take the one root and another time we take the degree of two roots, degree 2. If there is a degree 3, then we will take d upon x minus beta to the power 3. If numerator is linear, okay, या quadratic, it may be anything, ax square plus bx plus c, then we assume, suppose there are roots x minus alpha and there is some quadratic equation, suppose x square plus x plus 5. It is not cannot be factorized. If cannot be factorized, we cannot write in the form of x minus alpha, x minus beta, and x minus gamma form. Then we let in this form the degree of the denominator is 3 and degree of numerator is 2. It is a proper fraction. So we can write in this way a upon x minus alpha plus bx plus c. We assume in this form. If it is quadratic, we assume in the form of linear. Okay. So x square plus x plus 5. Just remember this one. These were in the form of a linear form. So then we assume in the 1 degree less. That is a constant term. Here we have the degree 2. So we just assume in the form of linear form, that is bx plus c form. After comparing coefficient of a, b, c, then we get the integral form. It is a very integral 1 upon x form. So 1 upon x, the integration will be log x. It is a ax square bx plus c. By computing square method, we can convert into the integral form. Which method you have learned, you can use them. So now I am starting the exercise. These are the methods. So one table is given in your notebook also. That is a table number 7.2. You can learn from there also. And some method I have. The same method we also I explain here. Now we are starting the exercise 7.5. The first question is x upon x plus 1, x plus 2. X upon x plus 1, x plus 2. This is the first question of exercise 7.5. So you can let a upon x plus 1 plus b upon x plus 2. Okay. We divide the denominator into two parts, a upon x plus 1 or x plus 2. Now we just take the LCM. After taking the LCM, you will get a x plus 2 plus b x plus 1. Denominator will be x plus 1 or x plus 2. Here we have x upon x plus 1, x plus 2. Now you just see the denominator of both sides is same. Now we can compare the numerator. What is numerator in left hand side is x only. In here we have ax plus 2. We can separate the coefficient of x also. So it will be a plus b. And constant term is 2a plus b. So we have divided in the form of ax plus b, and the constant term we have separated because we want to compare both the sides. Here the coefficient of x is 1, so we can write 1 equal to a plus b. This is the one equation. The second equation is 2a plus b equal to 0, because in left hand side the constant term nothing, so we can put in place of that 0. So there are two equations, so you can simplify. By multiplying this equation 1, you will get 2a plus 2b equal to 2. Now you can subtract both sides. You will get minus b equal to minus 2 and b equal to 2. If you put the value of b is equal to 2 here, you will get 1 equal to a plus 2 and a equal to 1 minus 2 यानी कि minus 1. So we get this expression x upon x plus 1 x plus 2. Okay, we want to integrate this function. So in place of this, we have written here a upon x plus 1. The what is the value of a? Minus 1. So you can integrate minus 1 upon x plus 1. In place of b, we get 2. So 2 upon x plus 2 dx. What will be the integration of 1 upon x plus 1? That will be log x plus 1. यानी कि minus sign we are putting here, ठीक है, plus 2 log x plus 2 plus c, ठीक है. We generally we write in absolute value, so we are putting in log always in absolute value, so we can add both the terms. We can write here okay, I'm just writing here minus log x plus 1. You can write this expression equal to log x plus 2 x plus 2 to the power 2. And we can put this power 2 in numerator with x upon x plus 1 plus c. This is the constant of integration. So in this way, we could write in this form just I am explaining again you how we have solved it. First of all, we write this expression x upon x plus 1 x plus 2 into two parts, and both the linear parts. Because these are easily integrable. This is the form of 1 upon x plus 1. ठीक है, 1 upon x यानी कि 1 upon x यानी कि we can write the integration log x. So but it is not. But we have to take care the fraction. The value of this fraction should be equal to this fraction. These two fractions, So for converting these two fractions, we have taking the LCM and we get this numerator. So we are comparing the numerator both sides. We get a plus b equal to 1 because we have compared here the coefficient of x. दोनों साइड में हमने क्या किया, x की जो coefficient है उसको compare किया है. यहाँ पर this is a constant term, but there is no constant term here, so we can write 2a plus b equal to 0. These are two equations. You have to solve these two equations. The solving equation is a very simple thing you are doing from 10th class. Okay, we get the value of a and b, this one, by putting this value a minus 1 or 2. This is the standard form. This is the integrable form. We can integrate easily. 1 upon x plus 1 यानी कि log x plus 1. But this is a minus sign. For minus sign, we can put the power minus 1 here. So then it becomes x plus 1 here. It is 2 in multiplication. We can write 2 in this form, x plus 2 to the power 2. So then x plus 2 to the power 2 divided by x plus. So this is the method we can divide any proper fraction into two parts. After dividing two parts, we can integrate. The method looks so lengthy, but it is a very easy. Okay, you cannot be forget if you do 2-3 questions, then easily you can get the value of a b constant and you can integrate also. The question number 1, 2, 3 exactly same if they are given in the quadratic form. Just I am telling you. तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 है, तो ये क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 को यू कैन राइट 1 अपॉन x माइनस 3 और x प्लस 3. ठीक है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 है, तो 3x minus 1, so you can use the three constant a, b, c. So you can write a upon x minus 1, b upon x minus 2, c upon x minus 3. So you can get the value of a, b, c. After getting the value of a, b, c, you can integrate easily. In question number 4 is also same. Question number 5. Okay, 5 में you can first you have to do the factors. After doing factor, you can integrate. Question 6. It is a different question. Just I am telling you this one, this question. Question number 6. This is 1 minus x square divided by x1 minus 2x. This you have to integrate. For integrating, first you just see that the degree of numerator is less than the degree of denominator. So first of all, sorry, equal है, ठीक है, not less than. So first of all, we will convert into proper fraction. ठीक है, we are taking minus common. In numerator, you will get x square minus 1. Here you will get 2x square minus x. Okay. Now we will divide 2x square minus x to x square minus 1. For our aim to get the x square, so we will multiply with 1 upon 2. You will get x square minus 1 upon 2x. Now we subtract. Okay, if we subtract this x square will be cancelled, then it becomes 1 upon 2x and minus 1. So we can write this fraction in this way: 1 upon 2, okay, plus 1 upon 2 x minus 1 divided by 2x square, yani you can take common 2x, then it becomes x minus 1. Okay. Either you can write in this way: 1 upon 2 plus x minus 2. We have taken, sorry, x only common. It is a 2x minus 1. Okay. If we take x minus 2 divided by 2 here, you can write an x or 2x minus 1. So it is 1 upon 2 is easily integrable, but we have to convert into partial fraction. This fraction we have to convert into partial. So how will you do? So we are taking only this part, x minus 2 upon x 2x minus 1. We can write a upon x plus b upon 2x minus 1. Okay. Now I am doing it directly. Here you are seeing this is x minus 2. If you take LCM, you will get here a 2x minus 1. Or here you will get b x. Now you compare the coefficient of x. Here you are getting only 1. Here the coefficient of x is 2a plus b. This is the one equation. And now you compare the constant term. What is the constant term here? Minus 2. Here the constant term become minus a plus b. So we have to solve this equation. So we can subtract both the first equation में the second आप भी minus करते हैं तो b से b will be cancelled. ठीक है? So you will get 3 equal to 3a. देखिए यहाँ पर हमने क्या किया, a की मल्टीप्लाई 2x minus 1 से की, b की मल्टीप्लाई x से हुई जब एल्शियम लिया. We are comparing the coefficient of x. So coefficient of x is 2a and b. 2a plus b equal to 1. And constant term is minus 2. Here minus a plus b. These two equation we got it. ठीक है? तो अब हम क्या कर रहे हैं, इसको b कैंसिल हो जाएगा अगर हम सब्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं तो 2a और a 3 हो गया, ये 1, ये प्लस 2 3 हो गया, तो a वैल्यू ऑफ a इक्वल टू 1 हो. a की वैल्यू वी गॉट 1. अब तो you will get 1. We can put here. ठीक है? Now we have to integrate. a की वैल्यू हमने फाइंड आउट कर ली है, a is equal to 1 है और b की वैल्यू कितनी है? -1. So we can write this expression 1/2 plus 1/2. ये वाला 2 हमने है ना, हमने पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन जो किया है इस 2 को इन्वॉल्व नहीं किया था. a की वैल्यू कितनी है आपकी? 1/x. 1/x और b की वैल्यू कितनी है? -1. तो -1/2x minus 1. ये आपका फ्रैक्शन कंप्लीट हो गया. Now we can integrate. Now we want to integrate. If we do the integration, on integration, what will happen? This expression को we are integrating, it become 1/2x plus 1/2 log x. ठीक है? Minus log 2x minus 1 but divided by 2 because the coefficient of x is not 1. So this expression we can write in this way, plus c. Of 1/2 we have to multiply this 1/2 here also. So minus 1/2 log 2x minus 1 divided by 2. This integration is completed now. So in this fraction, what was the difference? The difference is whether it was not the proper fraction. First of all, we have to convert into proper fraction by dividing. Here, why it is not proper fraction? Because degree of numerator is equal to the degree of denominator. It should be less than the degree of the denominator. Okay, that's why we divided. After dividing, we get this fraction. Because this fraction now it is a proper fraction. Now we have divided into 2 parts. After dividing 2 parts, we get the value of a and b. Now this fraction becomes the all algebraic expression becomes this one. इसको हमने इंटीग्रेट करना था. अब इसको इंटीग्रेट करना आसान था. 1/2x 1/x का log x हो गया. अब 1/2x minus 1 का log 2x minus 1. Because the coefficient of x is 2, so that's why we have divided by 2 here. So this way we have completed this question. So remaining question will be in this form. I think next question will be in this form, will be of question number 12. Question number 12 where the degree of numerator is greater than the degree of denominator. Otherwise all the question you can do easily. But question number 7 also I am just telling you. Okay. Remaining question up to, चलिए first of all I am telling you question number 7. So today you have to complete up to question number 12. Up to 15 whether चलो कोई बात नहीं, up to 12 you just try to complete one. So I am just telling you question number 7. In question number 7 they have given you x square plus 1 or x minus 1. X square plus 1 or x minus 1. But this is the difference only. You have to take care because it is a quartic. This will be factorized again. So you have to find the value of a and b. You have to write this fraction in this form. A upon ax plus b. Because it is in quadratic form, so you have to assume in the linear form x square plus 1 plus c upon x minus 1. So now you will try to get the value of, you can compare the numerator, then it becomes ax plus b into x minus 1 plus c x square plus 1. Now you have to compare the coefficient. Here you just see the coefficient of x square is 0. Here the coefficient of x square will be a. Here the coefficient of x square is c. So a plus c is equal to 1 equation, you got it. After that just see the, if you put the value of x is equal to 1, you can put the value of x is equal to 1. Putting x is equal to 1, you will get in left hand side only 1, in right hand side this term will become 0, and in place of x is equal to 1 you will get 2c. You get the value of c 1 upon 2. Okay. If you put the value of c here, you will get the value of a is equal to minus 1 upon 2. So we have to find out the value of b only. So you can compare the constant term. The constant term is 0 here. Here the constant term will become minus b and plus c. So value of c is equal to 1 upon 2. So value of b will become 1 upon 2. So we get the value of ABC very easily. Now we can integrate. If we put the value of this expression here, in place of a, minus 1 upon 2x, in place of b, 1 upon 2 divided by x square plus 1. In place of c, we get the value of 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2 divided by x minus 1. Okay. Now we have to integrate. The integration of 1 upon x minus 1 will be very easy. So you have to integrate this one. You can write separately both the terms. Okay. Where should I do? Just I am doing here. You can, here I can do. Now you can do easily. Minus 1 upon 2, minus 1 upon 2, x upon x square plus 1, plus 1 upon 2, 1 upon x square plus 1. फिर है आपका 1 upon 2, 1 upon x minus 1. ठीक है. 1 upon 2 x square plus 1, it is a integration tan inverse x, है ना. इसका इंटीग्रेशन हमें इजीली पता है. tan inverse x इसका कितना हो गया 1 upon 2 log x minus 1. ठीक है. What about this one? Just assume x square 1 को अगर हम t assume करते हैं तो 2x है ना, but x is available है, तो you will divide by 2, तो -1/4 log x square plus 1. So this integration is completed. -1/4 log x square plus 1 plus 1/2 tan inverse x plus 1/2 log x minus 1. So in this way you have to integrate all the question. First of all you have to convert into partial fraction, then you can integrate. So today you will try up to question number 12 only. Okay, you have whatever you get the problem, you can send your message or you can WhatsApp also your problem. I will resolve tomorrow. Okay, thank you, have a nice day. Because I think time is going to be over, that's why I am stopping. 110, okay. If it is possible, then I can explain you some more question also. I am rubbing this question. Question number 12, I have told you up to 12 you can do. If you have some more time, then I can explain you question number 15 also. In question number 15 or 14, 14 में just see the question number 14 first. 3x minus 1, 3x minus 1 divided by x plus 2 whole square. X plus 2 whole square. Here we have the repeated root. If you have the repeated root, then you can assume a upon x plus 2, b upon x plus 2 whole square. You can assume in this way. So you have to find out the value of a and b. Okay. So first of all, you just compare the numerator 3x minus 1 equal to a x plus 2 whole square equal plus b x plus 1. Okay. Just you write here a x square plus 4 plus 4x plus b x plus 1. Now you can compare the coefficient of x square. The coefficient of x square in left hand side is 0. Here the coefficient of x square a, but there is no term in b. So the value of a x square plus 4 plus 4x and bx plus 1. Okay. So here the coefficient of x square is 0. Here the only the one term. Okay, that is x square. If we multiply, we get a here, but there is no term here b. So value of a becomes 0. So what about the value of b? So for getting the value of b, we can find out we can compare the constant term. Constant term is minus 3 equal to 4a plus b. The value of a is equal to 0 if you put minus 3 equal to b. The value of b is equal to minus 3. Now you can put the value of a and b here. We get this expression minus 3x minus 1 divided by x plus 2 whole square equal to, in place of b, minus 3 or x plus 2 the power 2. The integration we have to do this expression. This become minus 3 x2 plus 2 the power minus 2. If we add 1, it become minus 1 divided by minus 1 of divided by x plus 2 plus c. So minus and minus we can cancel. So 3 into 1 upon x plus 2. This integration will be complete now. In question number 15. In question number 15, you can do in this way. 1 upon x to the power 4 minus 1. 1 upon x to the power 4 minus 1. You have to factorize this expression. Then it becomes 1 upon x square minus 1, x square plus 1. You can again factorize. You can write 1 upon x minus 1, x plus 1, and x square plus 1. So these are the two linear factors and this is the qualitative factor. So you can assume in this form of a upon x minus 1 plus b upon x plus 1, or this expression के लिए we can write cx plus d upon x square plus 1. So after finding the value of ABC, you can integrate very easily. So you have to complete up to question number 15 because it is sufficient for today. Because so many questions you have to do, it will take I think 2 hours to complete this exercise up to 15. So just try to complete question number 1 to 15. And thank you. Have a nice day. Okay, beta.